I'm here this evening to talk about my club, Crete Sertoma, its structure, and how we got there. Everyone is busy, no matter who you talk to, someone in their 20s, someone in their 80s. People are being pulled in a lot of different directions. If cloning were possible, I bet you anybody in this room would love to be cloned. But we can't, so we have to make some tough choices. In making those tough choices, Sertoma often gets the short end of the stick. Think about it. Membership is down. When you go to clubs, meetings, there aren't a lot of people in the room. My first Sertoma Club meeting was back in 1999. I show up thinking that there's going to be a lot of people there because I was told there were going to be, that there's 20 people in the club. Well, there were only 3 people there. Obviously, Sertoma was struggling at that time. I go to work the next day. My supervisor tells me that I must join that Sertoma Club because they sponsor our organization. Well, I'm a Generation Xer, and that means that I am also a commitment phobe. So it was difficult for me to join that club because of the requirements. One of the requirements was that we had to meet 2 times per month. And it was difficult for me to commit that time because I felt that I was busy and I had a lot going on. I was working full time. I was going to school full time, and it was difficult, but I did it. I made it work, and I was excited. I felt pretty positive about what I did. I got some friends to join me, and I think that our club did quite well, but there were some casualties. We lost some members, but we did gain some members also. Let's fast forward now. 2014. Guess what was happening to Crete Sertoma? Yes, we were struggling. Our club meetings only had 2 people at the meetings, and sometimes just one person would show up by themselves. That would be me. And we had to make some decisions here. We decided to face the issue straight on by having a frank conversation. What was nice is all the members were present, and we had a good discussion. From that discussion came 4 topics, things that we needed to do. First, I was told that we needed to have kids at the meeting. To my surprise, having 2 kids, I'm happy to hear that. Never thought that people would want to have children at the meeting. So we agreed to do that. Second is that we would allow members to attend the meeting, but they didn't have to be there in person. They could either conference call in, they could FaceTime in. That was a really good thing for our club. A lot of people had used that method. Third is we needed to be flexible with our meeting dates and our locations. Again, Generation Xers are afraid of commitment. Therefore, asking them to commit a year ahead of time is major. If you go month by month, they seem to accept that kind of commitment a little bit better. And fourth thing that we needed to do is take the summer off. This was another great idea. Everybody works hard, and they deserve a break. And we gave it a try. There were some benefits to this structure, and there are some benefits. We have an increase in membership. In fact, we grew by 50%. We have an increase in participation when we have our events. It's nice because we have almost 100% participation, and then members bring people. So I feel that we have a stronger impact in what we're trying to do. But most importantly, what we do is we're continuing to be a group of volunteers to do what we want to do and serve the community. There are some cons to our structure. First, other Sertoma clubs were really not in favor. They frowned upon what we were doing, mainly because it wasn't something that they knew or it wasn't traditional. But it works for us. We're having success, and it's not going to work for everybody. And we want to continue to try to make this happen. Second con that I see is it's not always easy being flexible. A lot of work effort goes into it because you're coordinating who's going to call in. Do we have Wi-Fi? Is this possible? What's the meeting date again? But again, it's a commitment that we agreed to make as a group, and we're moving forward with this. When I think about Sertoma as a whole, it's important to know that we are making a difference in people's lives. To keep doing this, we need to do things different today so that there is a Sertoma tomorrow. We need to be flexible and we need to be open to change. Just because someone is unable to do things the traditional way, it doesn't mean that they don't share in our mission. Tonight, I'm not able to be present with you, but I'm still sharing in the festivities by creating this video presentation. It doesn't lessen my commitment to Sertoma. It lets people see that you can do things differently and still be a Sertoman.